world kingdoms and empire. Okay, today we are going to look at the meaning of a kingdom. A kingdom is a place that is ruled by a king or a queen. A kingdom is a place that is ruled by a king or a queen. The image before you is that of the Oba of Benin and Queen Elizabeth II in 1951 during her visit to Nigeria. We'll start with the Benin Kingdom. We're going to treat like three kingdoms: the Benin Kingdom, the Oyo Kingdom, and the Sokoto Caliphate. Okay, let's start with the Benin Kingdom. It was founded in the 13th century. We are in the 21st century now, so we're talking about 700 years ago. And the Benin got its name from the Bini people, B-I-N-I, Bini people. The king was known as the Oba, and he has a complete power over the kingdom. So the capital of Benin was Benin City, the one you know now. So great walls and moats were built around the city to protect it from invaders. I don't know if you have seen the moats that are built in Benin. Have you come across any moats? Okay, one is very close to our school there. So those are the moats that was built then to help protect the Benin from the invaders. So the Benin Kingdom became a very wealthy and powerful empire. Okay, stretched all the way from Onitsha to the Niger in the east, even to the Benin Republic. And they are very good in the trade of palm oil, ivory, and then they had a lot of neighbors. But the Europeans who began to arrive in the 15th century, the Beninese were very good in agriculture and fishing. But the Benin Kingdom eventually collapsed. It collapsed in 1897 when the British military attacked and burned Benin City and other parts of the kingdom down. They attacked and burned Benin City and other kingdom down. The British did so as part of their plan to colonize the kingdom. Benin City was the last kingdom to be brought down by the British before Nigeria was actually colonized. They had a reformed military. So during the attack, the British soldiers, they looted and they stole much of the beautiful artwork and cultural objects of the Benin Kingdom, including the famous bronze statues. A lot of this art was taken back to Britain and sold. So some can be found today in European museums. Now you can see the regalias that the Benin people wear. Okay, you can see the cultural regalia. So when you see all this kind of cultural attire, you will know that these people are from the Benin Kingdom. So that's about the Benins. Okay, you can see the Oba of Benin Kingdom, how the chiefs accompanying him as he moves to celebrate the traditional role. You can see the women, the way they are dressed in their cultural adornments. There's the Oba of Benin, Oba Eware II the Great. Okay, so that's about the Benin Kingdom. It's an organized system. So they have all their cultural festivities. That's the Queen Idia. They are very good in ivory. And most of the cultural activities, the Beninese, they come out in their traditional attires to celebrate whatever cultural activities they have. They celebrate the Iwo festival, and they have other festivals too that they celebrate. Now we're going to be looking at the Oyo Kingdom. The Oyo Kingdom. Like I told you, Benin was founded in the 13th century, but the Oyo Kingdom is founded in the 14th century in southwestern Nigeria. So when you talk about the Yoruba people, that's the Oyo. Okay, now it's western part of the country. Its capital city is Ibadan. Capital of Oyo is Ibadan. Now the king of Oyo is called the Alafin, and he had council of elders called the Oyomesis. The Oyomesis, they are made up of 7 chiefs, and their leader is called Bashorun. Bashorun is the leader of the Oyomesis. So they help to remove the king in position in case he starts misbehaving. So over the years, the Oyomesis even forced some Alafins to commit suicide, okay, in the Oyo Kingdom. So one thing about the Oyo Kingdom is that it has an army that built even horses during the old Oyo Kingdom. They were able to fight um, their invaders. Okay, they had lots of slaves who helped out in farm work. So the Oyo Kingdom began to lose power in the 18th century when the Alafin and the Oyomesi started to fight. This allowed some parts of the kingdom to weaken away. So neighboring kingdoms and rulers also began to attack the Oyo Kingdom. So in 1835, Old Oyo was attacked and burned down by Fulani warriors. Okay, so that's the Oyo Kingdom. Let's look at the Sokoto Caliphate, the northern part of the country. Okay, so the Sokoto Caliphate, it's the image before you is that of Usman Danfodio. Usman Danfodio is an Islamic scholar. He launched a religious war, an Islamic war against the Hausa rulers of the city of Gabe. Okay, so he launched this war. It was always referred to as Holy War, the Jihad, the Holy War. Okay, his cause was to fight and see that the Northerners follow Islamic religion. Okay, so by 1805, Danfodio had defeated the king of Gabe and founded a new Islamic empire with its capital at Sokoto, in northern part of Nigeria. So this empire is called the Sokoto Caliphate. It was headed by the Sultan of Sokoto. Okay, but the empire was immense, and at one point it spread across the Sahel region of West Africa. But later on, the Sokoto Caliphate began to collapse when the British and the French colonized different parts of West Africa. Okay, now the education for all was one of the things Usman brought to Sokoto Caliphate. So the Sheikh himself lectures on Islamic laws and rules to the people. Like I said earlier, a century later, the British actually invaded the Sokoto Caliphate. Now, Boko Haram Islamists have been trying to recreate the caliphate, but unlike Usman Danfodio, okay, the radicals are trying to do something that is not worth it. Thanks for watching this video. Please feel free to send any questions through the chat box in the portal, okay? I hope you all had a great time and learned something new. Thank you for watching, and please be good.